Okay, so here's the garlic in the pot. This is a rather big pot. You can always make smaller, but this is about a pound of garlic. And I'm going to add the water. About that much water. Turn it on high for about 20 minutes until it just starts to boil, and then add this sugar. Like I said, I add about a half of this bag. So once this starts to boil, I will pour in the sugar, and I'll show you how it looks. No, I forgot to mention, you're going to want to put a lid on this so you can keep all the essential oils from the garlic from escaping in the steam. So make sure, like, this pot doesn't come with a lid, so I just use one of my other lids. Fits just over the edges, sort of. If you get it on there right. There we go. You're gonna want to use a pot that I don't know what's going on with my lighting, but anyways, you want to use a pot that has a lid, just because you want the oils from the garlic. You don't want to be losing any of that goodness. This is my leavings from the garlic. Look at how much that is. That's a lot. Alright, I will give you an update in a minute. Let it boil, and then I'll bring you back to see how I put it together. Okay, so the garlic spoon's just starting to boil now, so I'm going to add the sugar. And okay, so my garlic is just starting to boil now, and I've turned it down to medium. And I'm going to add my sugar. Like I said, I'm going to add about half this bag, so that much. It all goes in. I usually squeeze the bag where I said I was going to put it to, so that I know roughly whether or not I've put enough sugar in. Now, I know that a lot of people are on the health kick and sugar is bad for you and everything else, but I've tried making this syrup with Splenda and with other sweeteners, and it's just not the same. It doesn't work the same. It doesn't taste the same. And I'm sorry, but, you know, I'm a little old-fashioned, so now, basically all you do is stir it. I use a wooden spoon, and this is my garlic syrup pot. I make soup in it too, but usually it's just for stuff like this. I don't do anything else in this pot. And I use a wooden spoon to stir, and I like to stir it in a counterclockwise fashion, because the idea is that you're infusing this with properties that is supposed to banish negative things like being sick. You know, of course, you're going to have to slide it through the center a little bit, because you want that sugar to dissolve pretty good and not burn at the bottom. So you can also, a lot of people will infuse it with their energies, and they will. I like to draw a pentagram over top. But now this it's pretty good. This is gonna boil down and turn into a syrup. That's my boyfriend. He's going to do the laundry. Anyway, so this boils down to a syrup. I put the lid back on, and I let it cook down on medium. If it starts to boil, you can turn it down some more or take the lid off. You don't want it to boil over, because you don't want to candy it. You just want it to be a thick syrup. And this is really, really good. I think I've got it. So this is how much sugar is left. Just half. Like, I could probably put a little tiny bit more in, but it's not necessary. This will cook, and you can add more garlic to it. You can leave it the way it is. It all depends on how strong of a garlicky flavor you want. I like to make mine really strong, so I'll add as much garlic as I have on hand. And at one time, I had Last year I made 6 jars of garlic syrup, and it only lasted me a year, so 3 jars are probably not going to last that long because I take it all the time. Garlic is also really good for high cholesterol. If you have issues with cholesterol, garlic is really good for that. It cleans your blood, it detoxifies your liver, so yeah, that's everything. And once it's, you see that inside there? Once it's all boiled down to a syrup, I will strain out the garlic pieces, and I will let it cool. Like, these jars are going to be sanitized. I boil my kettle, and they're already washed. But I'm going to put boiling water in them, and I'm going to put the lids in boiling water. I do it every time. So that's everything for today, YouTube. I hope you have a very good Halloween and a safe Halloween, and blessed be.